Moonies out there. This is my third attempt for recording my Sailor Moon Crystal Act 18 review. I'm going to be covering this fast. I'm trying to cover everything, not to where you guys are confused, but to kind of just get everything done, and it's late here, so I want to cover everything. So, with that being said, let's jump right into the Sailor Moon Crystal Act 18 review. So today's episode was called Sailor Moon Crystal, of course, Act 18, Invasion Sailor Venus. So it was a Sailor Venus episode. So it picks up right where Act 17 leaves off, where Sailor Jupiter gets abducted by Rubeus and is taken to the Dark Crystal base, whatever. And Sailor Moon is still upset, really upset about this, because now she's lost Mars, Mercury, and Jupiter. So Mamoru takes her home, and when they get to her house, they have a dark crystal earring that they found at the abduction site for Jupiter. And they know, thanks to Usagi's mom, who I don't know the name for, they find out that Chibiusa has a friend over and that she started school. Well, she's very cheerful. Chibiusa's very cheerful, and she's trying to really be friendly to Usagi, and Usagi's not having it. But when Chibiusa sees the dark earring, she freaks out. They don't know why. So then we cut to the bad guy's base, and Avery, I don't know her Japanese name, from the Ayakashi sisters, is up at bat, and she somehow manages to connect or to communicate with her dead sisters. So yeah, that's something new. That didn't happen in the 90s, no. Let's see. Oh yes, Chibiusa the next day sneaks into Usagi's room and takes her crystal from her school uniform while Usagi is sleeping. But Usagi hears her, or hears a noise, and wakes up and sees her crystal missing. And so she really is freaking out. She talks to Venus on the communicator and tells her, I lost the silver crystal. And so I do not remember if this happened before that scene or after, but there is a scene where when Usagi is at school, and Umino shows them a DVD from Avery's plan, which I don't remember her plan, but anyway, it has something to do with the DVD. And we see Naru, who we haven't seen, I don't think, since Act 6 from the Dark Kingdom arc. Anyway, so she's kind of saying, I wish I could cheer up Usagi, but Usagi's not having it. So Usagi doesn't listen to the DVD, and Luna and Artemis are at the base examining the earring, and Usagi's freaking out because she can't find the silver crystal, and Mamoru is at his apartment, so we cut to that scene, and we see the Shiteno's spirits, and they tell him Usagi's on the path to becoming Neo Queen Serenity, and he needs to use his power to protect her. And he's like, I don't have power, I don't have power. And they're like, yes, you do, but you have to protect her, it's your job. Well, we cut to the park, and Usagi finds Chibiusa with her locket in front of the fountain. And Rubeus attacks them, and Usagi protects Chibiusa. That's a connection to the 90s, because Rubeus did attack Chibiusa, and Usagi blocked it. She protected her. And Tuxedo Mask shows up and uses his power to actually protect Sailor Moon, aka Usagi, because she wasn't transformed at the time. So after Rubeus leaves, Tuxedo Mask tells Chibiusa to give Usagi back her locket. But before she does that, or brooch, or however you want to say it, but before she does that, Chibiusa is saying, no matter how many silver crystals I have, both from the past and future, I can't save my mom. So she finally gives back the brooch to Usagi, and Usagi transforms into Sailor Moon and meets Venus, aka Minako, at the park where she's overhearing Avery's plan. And so she fights Avery. Sailor Moon shows up late. She actually has the right wand, the Kitty Moon Rod versus the Crescent Moon Wand, which she had in the last episode because of a glitch. She uses the right wand with the right attack and defeats Avery. But here's a twist. Venus did not get abducted this episode. So, there's my little quick review at 3 in the morning for Act 18. If I forgot anything, please forgive me, and I'll make sure to cover it in the next review. But yeah, overall, I really love the reboot. I hope that we get all the manga redone and put into the reboot. So please, please watch Crystal on legit sites. Hulu, Crunchyroll, Nico Nico, Viz.com. Please. We're only guaranteed 26 episodes. I hope they extend it. And I hope they cover the Pure Heart arc, the Dream arc, and the Star arc. Those are the ones I really want to see adaptation for the manga version. So there's my little advice to everybody. And stuff. So yeah, overall, I really love the reboot, and I'll see you in the next Sailor Moon Crystal review. Bye-bye, Moonies.